95.9 WVOS FM, Sullivan and the Catskills Greatest Hits, now 8:35. Want to welcome back on the air. It's been a while. I'm going to say close to 7 years that we had author and or photographer, maybe photographer first, Marissa Scheinfeld. Marissa, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back on.
Yeah, nice. It's been a minute, as they say.
It's been a minute.
We also have with us, visual coordinator for this Borscht Belt Historical Marker Project, Isaac Jeffrey. So good morning, Isaac.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This is a project that must have taken some time to come about. Let's just get an overview, Marissa, if you want to start with the premise is and so on.
Sure. So the premise is we're a new group, and we're dedicated to identifying and commemorating locations throughout Sullivan County and parts of Ulster that are significant to the history of the Borscht Belt, which is a tremendously celebrated, if not legendary, era that transpired in Sullivan and Ulster County and really had huge impacts across American mainstream popular culture. So we're going to be making a huge historic marker trail, and we're dedicating our first historic marker this Thursday.
Thursday, and what's the location for that?
That's going to be at the Ethelbert B. Crawford Library in Monticello at 4:30 p.m.
So that is actually one of the sites to recognize, as well as, of course, a gathering and a meeting place to get this kicked off.
Yes, each town that really where the Borscht Belt happened will be designated by one of our markers, so that you can go throughout the entire county and visit different locations. We're not bringing people to the abandoned hotels, but within the center of each town, we'll commemorate a historic marker dedicated to specific bungalows and hotels.
Now that you mention that, let's just back up a second, too, because back in 2016, you put out a book, The Borscht Belt, Revisiting the Remains of America's Jewish Vacation Land, and it was kind of very reflective, or perhaps on a downtrodden, somber type of a look at what things look like now versus how they were back in their heyday in the 60s and so on. With this event, the Borscht Belt Historical Marker Project, I think it's got a more positive upswing to it.
Yeah, I'm going to let Isaac take it away for a minute, but we are really about celebrating the Borscht Belt era. Even if my book was melancholy, we're really moving into the joyful celebration of the era.
Gotcha. Okay, Isaac.
Yeah, I feel like, just to jump off of that, I feel like in every sort of way I keep saying, it's all about like the lens that you look at the present day and the past with. And I think there's so many different facets to the history of the Borscht Belt. And even in its present state, there's a lot of magic there. That's why I'm doing this. I've been photographing the area for about 5 years now. I just finished school back in, January. I graduated with a degree in photography, but all throughout that, I was coming back to the Borscht Belt consistently because I could tell that there was something here and something that was really driving me forward. And I'm not necessarily directly connected to the history in any sort of way, but I find it to just be like one of the most fascinating things ever. So I'm just really happy that we're working on this and really grateful that I'm able to kind of go through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of images from the past, from the 50s, from the 60s, and just seeing like so much excitement, so much joy. And I'm excited to bring that back to the area. I think it's already there, but I think we're going to be moving this forward, and this is going to be something, I was
going to ask Isaac, too, if you, like Marissa, are native to the area or you've come to know and.
I grew up in the Hudson Valley, so I'm native to upstate New York. The Catskills are a little bit out of my range, but at this point, I feel like they're also my hometown because I spent so much time in Sullivan County, so upstate New York is kind of my turf.
Yeah, so you could be a more recent native, then that's fine, too, because you get immersed in it, and it's a part of you then all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh, it's
so I get that.
Part of me at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as far as the again, this Thursday is the first location at the Ethelbert B. Crawford Public Library in Monticello. The other planned ones, I think I saw maybe 14 in the works. What do you figure is coming up in the not-too-distant future, Marissa?
Sure. So this Thursday, yes, it's going to be 4:30 p.m. marker dedication, and then we're going to have a free screening of the documentary Welcome to Kutcher's, because the marker is going to commemorate Kutcher's as well as the Laurels and some other hotels. And there will be a Q&A with the directors. They will be on hand. So it's going to be a really nice evening. All of our events are geared to be very open to the public and free. Then in August, Isaac and I are actually going to have a joint photography show. His work and I are really nice complementary because I photograph it during the day and he photographs at night. And that will be in Mountaindale. That's going to be our second dedication. Then we're going to have one in Swan Lake in August. And then in the fall, we'll be doing one at Resorts World and also South Fallsburg. And we're going to continue into 24 with even more.
Where do we go for more information on this, Marissa?
You can go to maytheborschtbewithyou.org. We also have Facebook, Instagram, and social media as Borscht Belt Historical Markers.
Excellent. So again, Thursday it starts at the Ethelbert B. Crawford Public Library at 4:30. The Borscht Belt Historical Marker Project. Marissa Scheinfeld, Isaac Jeffries, thanks so much. Good luck with this, and we'll keep track on what the progress is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a great day.